Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm gonna bring you this bike from MITT, the 400 MB. And as you can see, this is a custom look motorcycle, and it is really nice and pleasant to drive this motorcycle. I just have two little things that I don't like in this motorcycle. Basically, first of all, is the position of the driver foot pegs, which is too far back for me because I'm a tall guy. For me, it should be a little bit more on the front. And the second thing is that when you are riding, if you lean too much, you will hit with the sliders on the foot peg on the floor, and on this side you will hit the exhaust while you are leaning. Those are the only two things that I found on the bike that are not to my like, okay? Everything else, it's a really nice bike to ride. I've been enjoying it for the last days very much. First of all, MITT 400, it's the former Go-As motorcycles, so they bought that brand, they changed it for MITT, and I really like what they did because it's from the same company that builds the CF Motos. And as you know, CF Motos also has a partnership with KTM and also has Kawasaki spare parts. And this motorcycle comes with the 400 Kawasaki engine. And as you all know, it's a really good engine, and therefore this bike has really good performance. Special things about the bike, we have LEDs on blinkers and the rear brake. The front is standard lights. The dashboard doesn't have any too much information, just the basic RPMs, fuel, odometer and gear indicator, basically that. Handlebar also just the normal standard buttons. 17 tires on the front, two discs in the front, one disc on the back, upside down on the front, and you have double shockers on the rear. They are chromed, they're very nice. The bike, from every angle that you look at, it has a really nice view. It's appealing, and it gives you pleasure to ride. Engine, 389 cc's, bicylindric or two cylinders, four stroke, 35 horsepower at 9,500 and 33 newtons at 7,100. So basically, as you will see a little bit, it is a really good bike to ride on everyday commute. Total weight of the bike, it's around 189 kilograms, so it's not that heavy. It's very light on the bike, even to maneuver while it's parked. You have here almost 20, it's 19.5 liters, it's almost 20 liters tank, so it will give you good range, around 400 and something kilometers range with the bike every time you fill it up. And basically the most important thing is that when you're riding it, you have fun. The engine is very responsive, and it gives you a lot of fun. And the only downside for me is that it's a naked, so I didn't have any wind protection, but besides that, it is a pleasure. As you can see, the bike is very compact. I do look very big on this bike because I'm a tall guy, but look at my riding position. It's a perfect riding position, except for the foot pegs. And for everyday commute in the middle of the traffic, you have no issues with this motorcycle. Having said this, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up my gear, and I'll see you on the street in a while. are on board of the MITT 400, and let's see what it can do. Woohoo! 127, here we go. This is going downhill, so too much wind. It's a naked, so we have to get used to this. I'm struggling to keep my hands on the handlebar, but enough. I don't want to get tired. 135, 140 kilometers an hour without the windscreen or the windshield, and it's for me, which I'm 185 centimeters and I weigh 93 kilograms, it's enough. So if you are smaller and not as heavy as me, maybe 150, 155 top speed on this motorcycle. Now that we've put that apart, let's go to the main things. Dashboard. We have here the RPMs, we have the speeds, we have the odometer, we have the gear indicator, and we have the fuel level. That's it. No more extra information, no more buttons, nothing. Only things you have. Handlebar. You don't have any adjustments on either of the levers, so either the clutch or the brake, no adjustments. You have passing lights, high beams, mediums, turn signals, and okay, when you turn left and right they show in different places. I like that. You have a horn here. On this side you have the kill switch, and here you have the starter of the bike. So again, basic instruments for riding a motorcycle. No, nothing special. The bike is equipped with ABS, which I've told you before. The mirrors, they are round. They give you 80 to 90% visibility, but since the bike vibrates a little bit, the image is not as clear as I would like. As you can see, I don't know if you can notice too much blur on the image from the cars coming behind. Besides that, the visibility, it's quite good. The other chapter I want to talk to you about is comfort, and there are things I like and things I don't like. I like the handlebar position. I like how my hands are positioned on the handlebar. The opening, it's enough. It's the right position. A little bit bent, the arms, everything. I like that my back are in the upright position. They are straight. I just don't like my legs because this bike is made basically for short people. Us tall guys, our legs, it should be a little bit more there in front to give you a more comfortable position, and it's back here. So this is the only thing I don't like about the bike, but it's not the problem of the bike, it's a problem of the rider. Like I usually say, if you don't like something on this bike, please go find something that adjusts to your needs and your weight structure, body structure and everything. Not every bike is for everyone. Shorter people with short legs will enjoy this bike very much because they will ride it like they were riding an Harley motorcycle. Another thing that I like also in this bike, I like the gearbox. The gearbox for a 400cc from this with this price, it's a really good gearbox. I just have a little issue finding the neutral, but it comes with time. But beside that, it's really nice. Also, the engine is really amazing. Has a nice torque, like I said before, and you can go on 6th gear at speeds around like this. I'm gonna go slow here on purpose. I'm on 6th gear. I'm at 49 kilometers an hour. I'm at 46. I cannot go any slower because I have a car, and I don't need to go down a gear. So it has enough torque to me to keep up in 6th gear and continue riding. So for everyday commute, it's very nice because you don't have to go up a gear, down a gear, up a gear, down a gear in the middle of the traffic. So I like the torque in this motorcycle very much. Like I said, very good for everyday commute, since the bike it's very small, it is narrow bike, and I feel like a giant when I'm sitting down on the bike, okay? Again, I'm a tall guy, but putting that apart, the bike it's very agile, it responds very well to your commands. I do like it very much. Look at this, how well it responds, and also when you need to curve, ooh, it's really nice. And go around the corner and go here. And the thing I like also, look at this sound. This is standard exhaust sound, no modification, it comes like this from factory, and it's loud and it's hearable. It's loud, okay, and it keeps me safe. One thing I just noticed, I just touched with the sliders on the floor. I guess I leaned too much and the sliders just touched the floor. I don't know how much it can lean, but that was what happened there while I was doing the roundabout. Woo! Let's see in this side if I does the same thing. No. Yep, it's touching. Okay. So you cannot lean too much with the motorcycle, otherwise you will hear that sound. And here we go again. Woo, just having fun. I'm enjoying this motorcycle very much. Whoa. Yeah. Okay guys, this was just to show you how this motorcycle handles on the road. The brakes, we have a dual disc on the front. The front brakes, they perform good. The rear brake, it's not as the standard that I would expect on the bike, but again, the bike, it's new, it has around 300 kilometers, so it needs time for the brake to settle, but I'm sure after that it will do much better than now. But for now it's not 100% what I would expect. Let's say it's around 70% of the performance I would expect, but it will get better. For sure it will get better. Having said this, guys, I really hope that you like this review of this MITT 400. Really nice, good looking bike for the price and for what it can offer. Please don't forget, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, follow my other networks, because your friend SpitfirePT getting ready to do this corner. Now a little bit more careful so I don't scratch anything. He's gonna say those magic words, which is bye.